It's me. I'm back again. It is your boy. And I'm sorry, I didn't upload yesterday. Alright, I said daily uploads, but actually I had to go and get a life. And I went to a water park with my friends. I had a good time. It was really fun. It was really fun. But now it's time to just sit down, relax, and record. Another thing, my microphone finally works. I don't know what happened. Like the past two videos, like something happened where just high pitched screeching in the background. But that's fixed now. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a Bedwars map tier list. Basically, from S is the best. A, B, C, D, and Z. Those all get worse and worse on my opinions on if these maps are good or not. So if I think you're the best map, you're going on S. And if I think you're terrible and I want you out of my life, you're going on Z. I'm a tough guy. I do what I want, alright? So there's going to be some unpopular opinions. If you can't handle that, then you can't hang with me, alright? Pal, bud, you over there? Yeah, you. You better respect my opinion. It's a fact. Anyways, let's get started with Hollow. I want to start with Hollow because I think it's the most average. Like, probably the most boring, not necessarily bad, but boring map on this entire tier list. And by boring, I don't mean it's boring to play on. I mean it's the most like plain and simple one. You go from one part of your island to another, and it's a pretty short distance. And you can go to diamonds diagonally, and then from there, from the diamonds, you can go to emeralds. It's pretty plain and simple, right? It's not too far. It's probably This is the reason I'm putting it at the very, not middle, because it's in their even number of tier lists, but it's probably gonna be in B. I think it's B is average. B, I don't have a problem with it. You're fine. Hollow's going on. You're fine. It's B. Next up, Acropolis. First, a popular opinion alert. All right. I like Acropolis. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan. I don't think it's that bad. Obviously, if you want to play a quick game, you're not gonna play on Acropolis. This map takes so long to play, like to finish it. And is it better than Hollow? I don't know. This is what's tough for me. I didn't think about any of this, by the way. These are my first thoughts. Um, but Acropolis, it's fast iron, and I don't like fast iron. The little opinion in there, I don't like fast iron, but that's fine. I like how it's the diamonds and emeralds are kind of together. But at the same time, it's so dumb. The fact that you have like a line and then you have to go through mid and get another line of islands. That's really dumb. I don't think it's better than Hollow, but where a lot of people put it at Z or D, I'm gonna put it at C. I think it's good at C. And now it's time, Air Show. I think we can all agree it is one of, if not the best maps that Hypixel himself, probably not him, but has ever created. It is beautiful. Not fast iron, perfect distance to go from diamonds to another island. And then the middle is pretty fun to play with. You get these little islands going from one diamond place to another, which means it doesn't cost a ton of wool to go from one place to another because there's little islands that you can jump to. So I just think it's perfect. I'm putting it at S, and that's where it's staying. Now, Amazon. Amazon is one of the OGs, I'm pretty sure. It's been around since the beginning, I think, if not in the near beginning. It's pretty fun. It's a little bit too big in my opinion. Like the mid takes so long to go through. I don't think it should be that big of a map, but it is. But it's pretty fun. I think it's on the same level as Hollow. The mid is fun, even though it's kind of big. It's not too far going from one island to another. The big tree helps a lot because it extends really far. So yeah, it goes on B. Next up is Apollo. Apollo, I believe, was Nutcracker from the Christmas edition of Bed Wars because they always add some Christmas maps. But I guess people liked it, so they brought it back as Apollo, and it's not bad. I think you need more blocks. I think there are some maps where you need too many blocks. It's too big. With this map, it's just you can run around everywhere. You need like half a stack of blocks, and you can already go to mid. You can go to another person's island. It's crazy. I don't think they should add a little bit more separation. I almost never say this is like the one exception to my rule, but I think it's on the same level as Acropolis. Some people might get mad at that. They're pretty equal to me. Next up, Ashfire. Ashfire holds a special place in my heart. It was the first map I ever played on back in 2018, 19? I don't know. I haven't been playing Minecraft for that long. I started playing Minecraft back when I was like 6. I stopped playing for like 5 years. And I came back in 2019. And I was like, what's Bedwars? And I joined it, and I played on Ashfire. I got my ass kicked by some 500 level sweat. But it's so bad. I hate to say it. Ashfire, I love you. I love you so much. You're so bad. Why is the mid so far away? No one's ever going to go to the mid. No one is ever going to mid. And also, you can, like, the diagonal's really weird. The only thing saving it from being a Z is my personal opinion, because it's my video, and it's my first map I ever played on, so it's going up to D, alright? It probably doesn't deserve even a D, but it holds a special place in my heart. It's staying at D. Next up, Babylon. This map was around for like 5 minutes, and then the map creators were just like, bye-bye, and people don't like it. It's not that bad. I feel like it's, for the size that it is, the generator is way too fast. Because it's not, you only need like a stack to go everywhere of blocks. But the iron just comes out so fast. Like, I would understand fast iron in maps like Cliffside, where it's just, everything's really far away. Or Inca, obviously, because you need to bridge diagonally a lot. But Babylon is so close. It's so close. You don't need to bridge diagonally, like, almost ever. There's also there's these random islands here. Why would anyone ever go to these islands? Like, in the very back, between these, you could say, oh, it's to connect these two diagonal maps. But the diamond generator is here. So you can go through here. I don't know why there's stuff here. I'm going to put it at D, along with Ashfire. Biohazard sucks, okay? I hate it. It doesn't just... I don't know if it deserves a Z or not. Like, the generator's so fast, everything is so far away, and the middle just sucks. It's so big, like the middle is so giant, but all the emeralds are right next to each other. And also, there's like, you see here, you can, I don't know how, I've had like 3 different instances where you can go like under the island, but you just have to jump off, because you can't place blocks anywhere around there, so you just get stuck like underneath the island. It's so dumb. You're just stuck there, and if you don't have a bed, you're just screwed because you're just stuck there forever. It's I don't know. It's very complicated. It's right between D and Z, and I'm feeling a generous mood today, so I'm putting it in D. Cascade, mwah. This is a Bedwars map. All right, it's not quite S. I think it's A. I love the middle. I love how you can go. Like, you can parkour your way from diamonds to diamonds, or emeralds to emeralds. The middle is, like, the very middle isn't very useful. I don't know why they built this. And, you can't place blocks, like, very close to your island. Like, from 10 blocks away, it says you can't place blocks here. So, I'm gonna put it at A. It's a very good map, but it's not air show level map, you know? Cliffside, I think we have another D. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. And let me explain why. The middle is terrible. Like, everything else is fine. I like where the diamonds are. It's pretty fun. The way you can go from diamonds to emeralds pretty easily is nice and simple. It's not too far away. It's fast iron, but what are you gonna do? But the middle, you have to place so many blocks to get from one diamond generator, or from one emerald generator to another. It is so weird. You have to place so many. It's so big. It's going to be a D. I'm sorry. Just the middle alone is going to put it at D. Krogorm is our first Z. It's a Z. It's terrible. I hate it so much. First of all, why? Why would you make it so that you can't place blocks? Like, You know how you can usually you can go diagonally, like on Krogorm you can go diagonally, but you take a left and you should be able to place blocks like around that area. You can't. I'm gonna play a clip really quickly because you probably won't understand what I'm saying. I'm just gonna show you. Oh gosh darn ding ding dang dong dang it! I sure do love playing on Krogorm. I love it. Time to go attack this base. Oh, 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 oh. I guess I'll go around the entire thing. Okay, now that I say it out loud, it doesn't sound like that big of a deal. Do you see? It's like you can't place blocks there. You have to go all the way around through the stairs. And then I think the worst offender, like the worst thing about this map is the middle. It's ash fire level. It's so far away. I don't think I've ever even been to middle. I've been to middle like twice. It's so far away. And it's just not worth it most of the time because the map is pretty small. And by the way, for the size of the map, just like Babylon, the iron is way too fast. So fast. It's faster. I think it might be the fastest iron map of all time. And for a map this small, it does not need to have that fast of an iron generator. So for that reason, Krogorm, you're at the bottom of the list, alright? Screw you. I hate you. Crypt. Oh boy, do I love me some Crypt. I think this might be the second S of the video. It is nice and simple, alright? You can go everywhere through mid. The diamond generator, it's a little bit far. Not super far, but it's a little bit far, okay? I'll give it that. But I don't care. It's a 32 rush. It's not a very comfortable 32 rush, but it's a 32 rush to the other. You can go diagonally. It's pretty nice. You like the little islands in itself is so good. Like you can go up the stairs to fight people. You can go on the top to fight people. It's nice, all right? The generator's not too fast. It's not fast at all. It's like airshow level fast. And for that reason, the mid is amazing. Excuse me, it's just like a circle, but you gotta do like not even a lot of parkour, but you gotta do some parkour. It's just nice. I love it. Alright, it's staying on S. Unpopular opinion number 2 coming in. Dragon Star. I think it is D. Again, I think it's D. D's nuts. No. The diamonds, I don't like the fact that diamonds are like right there immediately. Especially because it's so close already, you don't need the diamonds here. You could have put it a little bit more forward, make it a diagonal rush. I feel like the generator's too fast. And I really don't like the mid. I think the mid is really dumb. The fact that, I know star, right? That's the theme. But you can go from mid to the diamonds. I don't like that. It's so, like, it's too easy. And especially because people are so much higher than you. Even then, it's not even, like, maps like Rooted. Or, what's another map? Airshow. Their diamonds, Cascade as well. Their diamonds and emeralds are pretty connected. But Dragon Star does that badly, too. It's like you have to jump and you have to take a ton of fall damage. It's not. I'm glad it's not in the map rotation anymore. It's gone right now. They're probably gonna add a new one. They're probably gonna add it soon. I really wish they don't. Hypixel, don't add it, in my opinion. Gateway. Gateway is nice. I like it a lot. I'm gonna put it at B. I like the mid. The map. The iron generator is. It's a little bit. It might be an A. But the iron generator is too fast, especially because it's not a stack of blocks. It's not 64 to go from one island to another in your first rush. It's only like, I'm pretty sure it's less than 48. It might be 32 if you're really careful with it. So I don't understand why it has to be so quick immediately. Like, you go in, you step in the generator, and you step out, and you immediately go for the next rush. But everything else about it's just nice. I like it a lot. It's not perfect. The mid, I'm not a big fan of. People can hide there a lot. It's kind of too convoluted. Or that might be just me. But B. I think we can all agree that it's a B. Glacier. Remember when I said about Hollow? It's just a simple, simple map. I feel like it's just the iced version of Hollow, isn't it? Right? Because it's diagonal, diamond generator, and then from there you can go to mid, and then it looks about the same difference from one island to another. I think it might be just. I think it's an ice version of Hollow, and for that reason, if it's the same thing as Hollow, it goes next to Hollow in B. Inca, Inca. I stinka. No. I like the mid. I think it's a very nice mid. But the thing is, I think the emerald generators are out of place. Like the mid in itself is beautiful, but it's like in the middle of the stairs for some reason. I don't understand that. You could put it in a lot of different places. Also, it's like the same exact thing as another Skywars. It's a Skywars map. It has the same design. That's pretty cool. And I think the distances are pretty good. It's pretty far away, which explains the iron generation being fast. I like where the diamonds are. It's pretty good. I'm gonna put it at B as well. All right. Lighthouse is amazing. I really really like Lighthouse. It's an 8 iron rush, which I like a lot. The only thing is, the only thing stopping it from being S in my opinion is that it's the iron generator might be a little teensy bit too slow because you got to go from your island to the giant diamond generator to another island, and that's gonna take a little while. So just that's the only thing preventing it from being an S. It is so close. It's like A.5. It's right in the middle. If there was a middle between S and A, I would put it there, but it's got to be on A. Alright, so we're up at Lightstone. Lightstone is pretty good. I confuse it, I don't know why. I confuse it a lot with Gateway. I think because the distance of the two maps are like, the distance of the two first islands are exactly the same. But I like the mid a lot. I think the mid is very nice. You can get like diamonds and emeralds very quickly. It's a B for me. It's not quite an A. I think it's a B. Lotus, it's not bad. The mid is a little bit too spread apart. It's like a worse version of what map was I talking about before? It's a worse version of Gateway, I think. Yeah. It's pretty similar to Gateway, just worse. So, but it's not bad. It's not bad by any means. It's just nothing special about it. And if there's nothing special about you, you go on C. That sounds fair enough. What is this map? I have no idea. Orbit. This is Orbit. Um, Orbit. I don't really like Orbit. I'm not gonna lie. It's not Z. It might be D or it might be C. Um, See, the mid is obviously too spread apart. It's way too much. You need blocks unless you're good at clutching, but I'm not that good. But it's not terrible. It doesn't it's not that good either. Like it's too big. I think it's too big. It's going on D. I'm sorry, you're a D. Ugh, get away from me. Orchestra. It's an A. It's an 8 iron rush. The mid is very nice. And the only thing preventing it is the mid and the starting islands are together. You might as well put the mid right next to the islands. It is. So someone could just walk to mid and almost immediately get to your island. That's what I don't like. But it's still an A, in my opinion. Because everything else about it, I like the design a lot. I like the mid a lot. It's got a lot of flat spaces, which I like. So it's an A. Pernicious. Huh? I think we might have another A. I think. I think. I have no idea. I think it might be an A. I never thought about it before. It might be. I think it's an A. So no, it's a B. I'm sorry, it's a B. Because the only reason is On Pernicious, I have no clue on whether I'm supposed to go to Diamonds and the other island or just to the other island directly that's horizontal from me. I have no idea, and it's so confusing. I don't know what the meta is. I just attack to the side. I don't know but if I attack to the side, someone from Diamond rushes me, and if I attack from to Diamonds, someone from the side rushes me. So I think for that reason, it's got to be a B. Playground. Unpopular opinion, part 2. I like Playground. I don't love it, and I don't hate it. It's a little bit too far apart for me. The mid is too big, and there's like this little center of the mid. No one goes there. No one's ever gonna go there, unless you're running, and people who run are cowards. So you're going to C. That is my reasoning. Rooftop. I haven't seen Rooftop in like a year. They refuse to put it back in the map rotations. I have no idea why. I love the map a lot. I really like it. I think it's an A, honestly. It's like Air Show, but not quite as good because the iron generator is too fast. And the mid is very creative. Like, you can go through the buildings and all that. And I just think it's a little bit too far apart, and the iron generator is a little bit too fast. But other than that, it's an A. It's a beautiful A, alright? Rooted, the famous Rooted. I won my no weapons challenge on Rooted after like an hour or two. And it's a good map. I think it's a really good map. It suffers from the same thing that Pernicious suffers from, which is I don't know if I'm supposed to go straight or diagonal. I never know it. I have to wait for other people to decide because I'm bad at decision making. So just for that reason, I put Pernicious on B for the same reason. I want to put it at A, but to be fair, it's the same thing as Pernicious. Other than that, though, it's pretty flawless. It is pretty flawless, isn't it? No, it's going to go on B. It's going to go on B. I'm going to keep it at B. Siege? Oh, my God. I don't know whether to put it at Z or D. I really don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's the map. The iron is too fast. I don't even like the starter islands because there's like the iron bars that you can climb up. That's really dumb. I really don't like that. The mid, probably one of, if not the worst mids of all time. Why do you have to like go down and then go back up? It ruins, like, you can't go in a straight line unless you have a lot of blocks. And then you can get trapped so easily. It's so dumb. I'm going to put it at Z. I'm sorry. It's one of the worst maps. I really don't like it. I really, really don't like it. It has to be at Z. Skyrise. Skyrise is, I think, see, the thing is, back then, I definitely would have put it at Z, but that's because my frames would drop to like 5 or 8 whenever I played on Skyrise because I had a laptop and for some reason it made it really laggy. And I have just bad experiences with it in general. There's nothing wrong with it in itself, but I have bad experience with it. Like, I get a lot of campers on the map for some reason. The mid isn't that good. It's trying to be rooftop but more flat, and I don't appreciate that. It's in between D and Z, I'm not gonna lie. It might be a D. It's gonna be a D. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a D. Solus. Solus is Lighthouse. It is almost the exact same thing as Lighthouse. The mid is different. I don't really like the mid. It's too far away. And also the diamonds, I don't know why they put it like up. They put on Solus, they put the diamond generators like up high. So you have to build up. I don't like that. But it's still a good map. I like it. It's an 8 iron rush just like Lighthouse. It's basically Lighthouse, but a little bit worse. And Lighthouse is A, so I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Solus at B. Speedway. Alright, Speedway. People would put this at S. I know a lot of people would put it at S. But I think the culture around it, this sounds very holier than thou. But the culture around it is just bad. There's so many sweats on this map. It's impossible to go a game without seeing a Speed 2 God Bridger just coming at you with their wood sword, 20 hit comboing you and destroying you. It is impossible. In the mid, people hype up the mid a lot. I don't think it's that good. You have to take like fall damage. It's big. It's not bad. This is my. I never realized how much of an unpopular opinion this is, but I think it is pretty good though. Like the diamond generators and all that. It's perfect placement. That's the standard of where the diamond generators should be. I'm gonna put it at A. I don't think it's an S. It's gonna be an A. Steam pump. No, steampunk. Hold on. I can't say steampunk. Steampunk. Unpopular opinion. Another one, and there's been a lot of them in this video. I kind of like it. People hate it. People would put it Z or D. I'm gonna put it C. Yellow. I'm gonna put it yellow C. All right. I like how you can go from the diamond generator to mid. I think that's pretty creative. It's a little bit too slow for the fact that it's such a big map. Like the iron generator is way too slow in my opinion. This is one of the maps that deserves a fast iron because you have to go diagonally and then you have to go right into the diamond generator and then to another island. It's too big. So it's going to go at C. It's not terrible, it's not good. It's below average, which means it's at C. Waterfall. I really, really like Waterfall. I like it a lot. I like the mid. The only thing that's stopping it, I think the only thing that's stopping it from being an S is that the mid, like the stairs, you can't connect the diamonds to the emeralds. Because if you're going to go to diamonds, you have to go and then you have to go up the stairs. And if you want other diamonds, you have to go back down and back over to the diamonds. But other than that, it's really nice. It is very, very nice. I like it. It's going to go at A. I think it's good. It's pretty good. Not quite the best. There's only going to be 2 on the best. But it's good. Now, it's time to explain why I put Z as the worst. It stands for Zarzul. It's Zarzul. I hate it. I hate this map with a burning, burning passion. First of all, it's so confusing. The first rush is also, it's the same thing as Pernicious, but don't you dare compare Zarzul to Pernicious. It's 1,000 times better. Pernicious is. Zarzul, like, it's such a fast iron map, even though the map's not that big. It might be. I'll give you. The fast iron, it's too fast, though. It's too fast. It might, like, there's fast iron and there's really fast iron. This is on the really fast iron. The middle is terrible. There's ladders, there's stairs, and all you need to go is up 1 stairs, and then you can just go on the leaves. You might as well have had, like, you might as well have just made it, like, 1 level. You didn't need to do all this. Because you just get 1 emerald, and then you go up top the big tree. You don't need to go down and through a ladder for some reason. I don't know why that ladder's there. It's just so convoluted for no reason. And then the diamond generator. Why is it so far out of the way? It's so far out of the way. It's like if it was on like forward, if it was towards the middle, I'd be like, okay, fine. It's to get to middle. No, it's behind you. You have to go backwards for some reason. Who's gonna do that? No one. Like, it's out of your way. You have to say, I'm gonna go get diamonds. Other maps like Lighthouse, Air Show, it's directly to go to another base. You have to go to diamonds, and the diamonds are kind of like an extra little thing. You have to go get diamonds, and if you want to play a fast game, you're not gonna get diamonds, so it's just useless. So, Zarzul, it's crap. And that is it. Gonna end on a little bit of a negative note there, the Zarzul. But that's it. That's my tier list. Looking back, I might make a couple adjustments. Air Show, Crypt, S, obviously. Cascade, Lighthouse, Orchestra, Rooftop. Everything looks good, in my opinion, at least. I think there are a couple unpopular opinions here, like Steampunk. Basically, this entire row of C is one unpopular opinion, except for Lotus. Lotus is the epitome of a C map, in my opinion. So yeah, this is this is it. I hope you enjoyed. I like making these a lot. This is actually one of my favorite videos to record. This was a lot of fun making. It's nice and short, obviously, because it's not that many maps. So like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'm trying to upload daily. This is only my fourth video on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.